Ferro, el Porsche, la C3 o el Rolls Royce. El bote parqueado en San Croix, viviendo la vida como si se va a acabar hoy. Yo, tranquilo en la mía es que estoy. El muchacho Firo, Dios me los bendiga. Mis hijos no nacerán otro como Floyd. Las baby le llegan, los míos al día no le falta nada. Las guaguas son negras, están todas blindadas. Tú ronca allá afuera, aquí tú no eres nada. Porque mi tiempo me vale dinero. No te asustes si te enseño todos los ceros. La vida me bendijo porque me mero. Soy mi jefe, so hago lo que yo quiero. Aquí arriba no llegan. Tú sabes que aquí es real. Me venga a frontear. Preguntarle al banquero, son 3 melones semanal. No existe quien me va a parar.
On a rare cold night in Southern California, we're at Dodger Stadium in Los Angeles. It's the one-game National League wildcard playoff between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. I'm joined by Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa. And Danny, as we take in the historical comparison there, these are two franchises that have to feel good about earning their way here into the postseason.
Well, I really love these one-game wildcard matchups to kick off the postseason. Kind of tough that your season comes down to one game after such a grinding season, but what's better than a winner-go-home game, especially when that's the case for both teams? Should be a lot of fun to watch.
The old holdout purists may scoff, but I gotta tell you, this is as exciting as it gets, folks. One game to decide who moves on. It's the wildcard playoff on the show. And it comes your way next. Max Scherzer gets the nod here at home for the National League wildcard game. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Now into the box, Tommy Edman. And we are set for baseball here this evening. First offering on its way. And we are underway from Dodger Stadium as the first pitch is taken here for ball one. And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. In there, 3-1.
Finally got one over. Nothing worse than starting the game with a 4-pitch walk.
And this is lined back into center field, and he's on to start the ball game. It's a base hit.
I know we're just one batter into this game, but this pitcher's going to have to be aggressive in the strike zone. He cannot consistently fall behind and give these guys 1-0, 2-0, 3-1, or he's going to have a long day.
And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Edman gets his lead at first, nobody out. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And it's 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he takes strike three called on the fastball. One gone.
He's not going to feel good about that at bat, nor should he. You have to want to swing the bat, but he just stood there and looked at it next time.
Before the first pitch, a check at first, and he'll dive back in safely. In now, Tyler O'Neill pitches a cold strike. The throw. Perfect throw, and they got him at second.
Well, it's pretty frigid out there, and I don't know the science behind it, but it seems pretty difficult to get the full speed when it's this cold. Hard to say, but maybe that had a little bit to do with that caught stealing.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Hey, I know it's early and we're in the first right here, but he's going to have to work that heater to both sides of the plate.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Redbird's down quietly. The Dodgers coming up, and we are scoreless. Wainwright is on the mound for the visitors in this NL wildcard matchup. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Adam Wainwright, we all know Adam Wainwright from having that big overhand curveball. His fastball has kind of come back a little bit. He's no longer 95 to 98 miles an hour. He's 88 to 92. Still has that good overhand curveball, but he really needs that third pitch, the straight changeup, to be effective. You'll know early on if he's getting swings and misses on that overhand curveball. Adam Wainwright could be in for a good night.
First offering on its way. Two-0 count, the pitch. Hard ground ball to third. A diving effort as it's off his glove. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning. Here's Corey Seager as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. From the stretch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first two pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
And he got him.
Well, we all know he's going to get strikeouts when he's on the mound. It's kind of his thing. The key for the offense is to actually make them work for him. So that 3-pitch see you later isn't going to help very much.
Here now is Trey Turner as he'll take a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. Comes set and the 0-1. Pitch misses low. The throw down is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. So he swipes second successfully, but you have to wonder now if that might actually end up taking the bat out of the hands of one of their better hitters.
Well, that's a good point, Matt, but I'd be a little surprised if that's the case. It's still early and the game is tied, so that would be a pretty cautious move to pitch around him here or just walk him flat out.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
In the dirt here. Throw goes over to third, and he nails him at third. Great throw. 2 out, nobody on. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Again, another foul ball. The 3-2 pitch. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Next, it'll be Justin Turner, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. First pitch of the AB on its way. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Breaking balls in there that time, 1-1.
Hey, that's just a nice get-me-over curveball there. It's a steal, a strike. I don't think he was looking for that one.
Outside, 2-1. Hoping to discourage a steal attempt with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Drilled down the line, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, maybe we have something brewing right here. That has to be the case. When you're facing an elite-level A starter, numero uno, you have to find a way to get to him. Any chance you get, maybe this is their opportunity early.
Here now is Will Smith. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. Turner over at second. Turner on at first with 2 down. This is foul right side. The set and the 1-1.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
This is hit high and deep out to left. O'Neill looks up. Gone! So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, and the Dodgers have now taken a 3-0 lead.
That's how the manager drew it up right there. Hold the visiting team scoreless and then grab a huge home run in the first.
Standing in now, A.J. Pollock. Yes, he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit.
Boy, talk about a rough start to an inning, a 3-run bomb, and then a base hit. This could get real ugly, Hero.
Yeah, you can tell, Dan. He's going to have to execute a little bit better than that. They were sitting in that hitter's meeting, and they were ready. They're keeping their front shoulders in, looking for something up, out, over, and they are not missing it.
Matt Beatty stepping in. Pitch out. Nothing doing. The 1-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike one.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
3 runs already home here. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2.
I know he's been struggling early, but that pitch right there, well-executed changeup, if he can mix that in, maybe he hangs around for a little while longer.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Carlson gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. But the big blow of the inning comes right here, a 3-run home run. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now 3-0 Los Angeles. Second inning set to go, and next will be the imposing power bat, Nolan Arenado.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
First offering.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
2 balls, 2 strikes to Nolan Arenado.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
A bouncer up the middle, and that'll get on through into center field, so he's got himself a leadoff single.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count 2-2. And he's able to find a knockout.
Into the box now, Dylan Carlson, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Scherzer, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel, because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
That misses, and it's going to set up a big pitch now. 3-2. Waiting on deck, there's Yadi Molina. 3-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. The next 3-2. Fouled away. And the payoff pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. Pollock giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense. And let's take a look at A.J. Pollock. This guy is dynamic from both sides of the baseball. Steals bags, hits for power, but his signature is on defense. His ability to run balls down in the gap and play an unbelievable center field.
Yadi Molina digging in now, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. Scherzer comes set. Here it comes on 1-0. In there, 1-1. Fouled off. The 1-2. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball four.
Runners on first with one down. Now a swing and a fly ball. Long run, but he tracks this one down out there for the second out. Nice play. So a nice running catch on display that time as we get a look at it again with Showtrack. He took a nice route, covered a good amount of ground, 100 feet to be exact, to bring that one in. Well done. At the plate, Edmundo Sosa. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Comes set with the 0-1. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Down 0-2, maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Betts has a read on it. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. One left for the Cardinals. Still down 3-0. Cody Bellinger at the plate now. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The center fielder, Cody.
Here's the pitch.
Bellinger.
As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Pitch on the way. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Hey, the offense did their homework coming into this one. There's another leadoff knock in the second. That makes 5. That makes 5 hits already for these guys.
At the plate now, Max Scherzer, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Set. Here's the 0-1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Bellinger aboard here at first with nobody out. Pulls this one in the air out to left. O'Neill will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Up next, the right fielder.
The St. Louis Cardinals attack you on defense in this fashion. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
Here's Mookie Betts. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. One and one to the Dodgers leadoff man.
Hey, now he's got me confused up here. This is a known sinker baller out on the mound trying to roll a double play, and he throws him a four-seamer.
And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Has a look, now the pitch. In the dirt, and now let's see. Is there, and he's out trying to take second. Into his motion, here comes the 3-1. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. A ball that's carrying. But he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head. One hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Here's Corey Seager as Wainwright's able to jump ahead of him here with strike 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And here's a pitch high and tight for a ball, 1-1.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Two balls and 2 strikes to Corey Seager.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. He spoils another one and will do it again.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
And this will be fouled away. The 2-2 one more time is looked at, and the count moves full.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
Now a swing and a hard-hit grounder, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Another payoff pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball.
I didn't realize the pitcher and the hitter were being so charitable today, giving away 7 free souvenirs to the fans. This is one of those epic at-bats. Everyone wins.
Edman is there, and he makes the play to end the inning. One left for LA, but they lead it 3-0. Top of the third set to get underway, and into bat next, one of the fastest players in all of baseball, Harrison Bader. First pitch coming, here it is.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Two balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Now the 2-1. In the air out toward right field. Betts giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. And now in the box, Adam Wainwright. And now the first pitch. And a fastball is in there for strike 1.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Lifted into center field. Giving chase is Bellinger. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Stepping in once again is Tommy Edman. He singled first time up. Pitch on the way.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
You know that nasty changeup's lurking right here. If I'm in the batter's box, I have to tell myself to stay back. I have to take pull side out of the equation, or that changeup's going to beat me.
Here comes Scherzer on 0-2. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals. They trail in this one 3-0.
Yeah, who that in the whip? Yeah, you know it's me.
Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field and Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. We looked into the numbers, and as a team, they've had a contact rate of over 85% in this game, meaning that when they swing the bat, they're missing the ball less than 15% of the time. To put that into context, the very best teams in baseball usually are right around 80% for an entire season. So at least for today, they're displaying an amazing ability to put wood to ball.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. First pitch on its way. Trey Turner is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Hard hit ball to short. And that's through for a hit.
Hey, there's a base hit to lead off the third inning. Talk about having a lot of traffic, D-Row. He's given up several hits already, so he's been in a stretch most of the game.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Dan. That is the name of the game for this offense. They're trying to get this guy in the stretch. Hopefully he misses over the heart of the plate like he's been doing so far up into this point.
Stepping in now, Justin Turner, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And there's ball one. A ball and 2 strikes. Just hung in there on that one. The next 1-2 pitch. Here's a look over to first, and the runner back easily. Another 1-2 delivery. This is line to left. O'Neill is there, and he has it for the out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Now a move over to first, and a dive, but he's back in. In now, Will Smith. Pitch out, nothing doing. The 1-0 finds the zone, strike one.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
1-1, here it is. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. The 2-1.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Hit hard back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Into the box, A.J. Pollock. And it's fouled away. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. Set to deliver the 0-1. And there's a base hit on the line. And that'll bring home another as they open it up to a 4-0 advantage now. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Into the box now, Matt Beatty, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. One and one to the Dodgers first baseman. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
All even now, 2-2. Smith on second. Pollock is over at first with 1 away. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Now batting,
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. First pitch of the AB now. Down the first baseline. Fielded by Goldschmidt, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Memories being made at the ballpark tonight, as they should be. Coverage of the wild card game rolls on after this. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now as we begin the top of the 4th.
the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Here he comes on 2-0.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
And he finally gets this one over for strike 1.
A pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits. So his command has been pretty solid so far.
Next up, Tyler O'Neill. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
2 balls and no strikes.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
Your offense goes out and gives you a 4-run cushion. You have to find a way to stop struggling, compose yourself, and get your mechanics on point. It'd be a shame to let this one slip away.
The 3-0 pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. A base hit in his first trip.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave him.
And that misses, ball 1.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Line toward right center, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. The runner from second scores as they inch a bit closer.
The right fielder, number 3, Dylan Carlson.
At the plate, Dylan Carlson, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0 misses for the second ball.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Two 2-0 count, and the pitch. Outside, 3-0 now.
If he concedes the walk here, he's in real trouble of giving up a big inning. It's not all that bad yet, but dealing with the bases loaded will make it pretty tough to wiggle out of.
Here it is, the 3-0. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Now to bat, Yadier Molina flew out in his only at-bat so far.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another fly out wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it deep enough, he should be able to drive in a nice run with sac fly.
0-1 the count. And he fouls this one off. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And a swing and a miss on a huge first out there as he sets him down swinging with the bases loaded. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Edmundo Sosa is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Fouled away. Here comes the 1-2. Hit in the air down the left field line. And it's a foul ball.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Hit in the air to center field. Long run for the center fielder. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly as they cut the lead in half, 4-2 now.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with the sac fly.
Stepping in next, Harrison Bader flew out last time up. He's set and the pitch. Arenado at second, Carlson at first, 2 out in the inning. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
He did well to get a piece that time, and it'll stay 2-2. From the stretch. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land untouched. Ready with another 2-2. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
3-2 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bellinger's under it. And that ends the inning. So 2 runs on just 1 hit in the inning, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Cardinals 2. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up one of the better hitting pitchers in Max Scherzer.
No pitcher, Max Scherzer.
First pitch coming from Wainwright. A ball and no strikes.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
The 1-0 home. Popped up. Goldschmidt waits on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. First pitch on its way. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Got him in the chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
Next at the plate will be Corey Seager, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now the 1-0. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Bader retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Digging in will be Adam Wainwright. He flew out in his last AB.
Adam Wainwright.
First pitch on the way. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. And he takes this one high, 1-1. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now, as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Here's Scherzer now 1-1.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. But sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. The 2-2 one more time. Another one sent foul. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
That brings in Tommy Edman. Trying to bunt his way aboard, but this will get fouled. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Scherzer looks in. Here it is on 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bellinger's under it. 2 down. So 2 out, nobody on. And that'll bring up the big bat of Paul Goldschmidt. First offering.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals. Still down by a count of 4-2. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Trey Turner.
The second baseman.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And that one is gone. Trey Turner with a solo shot. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
To the plate now, Justin Turner. Yes, he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Hit back up the middle. Reined in. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. So next to hit is Will Smith. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. Here's the pitch. Five runs, 10 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. And that misses 1-1. Belted high in the air out to left. Racing back the left fielder to the track. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. A solo shot here to left. His second of the game as they open it up to 6-2 now.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Standing in now, A.J. Pollock. As he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. Here's the 0-1.
Nope.
Inside corner called a strike 1 and 2.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
2-2 the count. Now the pitch. And he looks at a sinker for a called third strike, and now there are 2 gone.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
At the plate now, Matt Beatty. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. And here in just the 5th inning, this will be pitch number 100 here.
Boy, pitch count up near 100 right now, D-Row. And this is when you try to get to a good starting pitcher. Right now, it looks like he's running on fumes.
Yeah, the manager's got to get a couple people up in the bullpen right now. One ball hits the gap. They get runners in scoring position. This game could be out of commission.
Kwang Young Kim takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. So here's Cody Bellinger as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Oh and 1, here it comes. A ball and a strike. Beatty leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Fouled off. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Full count to Bellinger, 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Well, this has been a good at-bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
And it's fouled away. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he fouls this one off. He's set. Here's the 3-2. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. 5 innings complete. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Cardinals 2. Into the box, Tyler O'Neill, and through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, they're definitely just not having consistent quality ABs. The game plan they had coming in hasn't worked, and I'm interested to see if they're willing to change it up a little bit.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the break. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
The windup and the 0-1. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Fouled away. Here comes the 1-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength in his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Here's Nolan Arenado. And a bouncing ball, foul. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. And through 5 1/3, already coming up on 100 pitches here.
Yeah, Matty V, this pitch count continues to go up, near 100 pitches here. He's not even through the 6th inning. And Mark DeRosa, this is right where you'd like to have a pitcher like this guy.
Yeah, absolutely. A lot of stress pitches for him, you know. Usually you can throw 100 pitches, and if you're not taxed and there's not people in runners in scoring position, you could be all right. But he's had to grind this one.
Stepping in now, Dylan Carlson. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Count remains at 0-2.
He's 1 pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up after your offense put up some runs, I can't tell you what that means to the boys in the dugout.
Turned on, but it's wide at first and foul. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Pure dominance on the mound as he strikes out the side in order. We're back with more of this wild card showdown after this. Albert Pujols is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. First offering on its way. A 1 pitch on its way. 1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
The pitch. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. Cardinals are going to get something going in the bullpen now as a left-hander has begun to get loose. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Fouled off. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. Next to stand in is Mookie Betts. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First pitch on its way. One out, nobody on. This one's a strike. It's 1-1. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. Here comes the 1-2.
One thing to take note of is how these last 2 batters have really driven up his pitch count. He's had to use 14 pitches already on them, and he's not even through this guy yet. 14 is near the top end of what you want to throw in a complete inning.
Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap. Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by. In now, Corey Seager, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Throw over to the bag, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. A high fastball is in there.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Wow, that was a pretty good 2-strike slider right there. I think that would fool them, and the umpire too.
Lays off 2-2 now.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
The 2-2. And it's fouled away. He's running. This is hit the other way out toward left field. O'Neill waits on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Digging in next, Trey Turner, who went deep last time up.
Most good breaking ball hitters will hit good breaking balls. And that last at-bat, that was a pretty good pitch that was down in the zone. And he handled it really nice.
As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
3-0 to him now. Three and 1 the count now. Can't keep that one fair either, and now the count is full.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Swing and a liner. And that's in there, base hit. And they won't even attempt to run on that arm in right, so despite the runner moving on the pitch, it will wind up first and second here.
Hey, not a bad way to start the nightcap. 3 at-bats, 3 base hits, D-Ro.
Yeah, the pressure falls off you after you go 1 for 1. 2 for 2, all smiles. 3 for 3, get the party started.
Justin Turner is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Betts over at second. Turner on at first with 2 down. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Turner in front at 3 balls and a strike.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here as a pitcher. You have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch that he can hit one out of the park on.
He's set, and the 3-1 pitch. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
Now the catcher.
So now into the box is Will Smith. He's driven in 4 already, and yet another big RBI opportunity for him right here.
That they couldn't have asked for anyone to hit better in this spot than this guy right here. He looks dialed in at the plate right now.
Now here's the first offering. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike 1. From the stretch. Weekly hit to third. On to first, and the Dodgers come up with nothing as that ends the inning. Dodgers leave them loaded. They lead it 6-2.
I don't think you understand, I'm on my way.
Phil Bickford is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch on its way. down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. Now the 2-0. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
So next to bat will be Edmundo Sosa. He hit a sac fly earlier. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. On the move is Betts, but this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
And he fouls this one off. Oh, and 2, here it comes. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball, but it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs, too. That's excellent pitching.
So that'll bring in Harrison Bader, and he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. And that finds the target. 0-2 now.
Wow, I'm shocked the hitter took it right there. That's a well-executed pitch down in the zone to try and get that double play.
0-2, here it is. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Fouled away. A swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you could spot your pitches there in advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
Lars Nootbaar will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. Pause, now the pitch. Popped him up. Turner over to his right. And that ends the inning. Cards leave 1. They still trail here at 6-2. Andrew Miller will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th. Last half of the 7th here, and up next the center fielder A.J. Pollock.
The left fielder, A.J. Pollock.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Now the 0-1, and the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Pollock in front. 3 balls and a strike.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Yanked on the ground down the line. That's through, a base hit, and he's got his third hit of the game. Throw into second. The tag, and he is out at second.
The first baseman,
So now to the plate, Matt Beatty, and he puts it on the ground to second. The throw will be in time at first, and Miller's got it rolling here, 2 away. Next to hit is Cody Bellinger. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at a first-pitch fastball for strike 1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Ready with the 1-1. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
Long run for the right fielder. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The 2-2 one more time.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. A payoff pitch one more time. And he struck him out. A 10-pitch battle, but he finally wears him down as the inning is over. Dodgers down in order. They lead it 6-2. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Alex Vesia will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Billy McKinney will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Ready to begin the 8th, and stepping in will be the very fleet-footed Tommy Edman. First offering.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Fouled off. Again, a 1-2. And another foul ball. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Into the box now, Paul Goldschmidt, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-0 home. This is in the air to left. Pollock has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So now here is Tyler O'Neill, 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Two out, nobody on. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. A strike, and it's 2-1. Easy there, big fella. 2-2.
Hey, I know he's aware he can't tie the game with one swing of the bat, but maybe he's just trying to excite the boys and get one on the board.
Ball 3. 3-2 now. Nolan Arenado would be next. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Blake Trinan enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8. Nolan Arenado will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. He's set. Here it comes. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. O'Neill is off at first with 2 away. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Two and 1 now.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
Bounce towards the mound. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Dodger bullpen does its job. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. Dodgers out in front, 6-2. Genesis Cabrera is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. That'll bring up Billy McKinney, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. And now a pitch on the way. The 1-0 home. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan, what does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
Hero, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going,
Oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere else but on that bump right now. This has the makings of being a long game.
Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him.
It looked like this at bat had the makings of a leadoff walk when it started 3-0. So that's a good job not to give in and battle back to earn the strikeout. That's not always easy to do.
Into the box, Mookie Betts. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. The windup and the 0-1.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
To the plate now, Corey Seager. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Now the 1-0. Yanked hard but foul to the right. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Still 2-2. Right side taken in by Goldschmidt, and 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. They lead it 6-2.
Get the blessing for the brethren. I got my blessing because the Father never left him.
All set to start the 9th in this one, and coming forward is the switch hitting outfielder Dylan Carlson. Here's the first pitch.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Here's a 1-0 cutter that's low, 2-0. Trinan, a 32-year-old veteran. He's in the midst of his 8th major league season. Sent on the ground out to second. Turner fields it cleanly. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Now to the plate, Yadier Molina. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's the first pitch. Max Scherzer in line for the victory, barring a late collapse here. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. But this will get foul for strike two. Now the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. And now here is Edmundo Sosa. And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Here's the first pitch. Edmundo Sosa is in with two away as he takes a ball 1-0. Bases are empty here with two men out. And he falls behind now 2-0.
And how about the uncommon patience for the rookie in a big spot right here? These have been some tough pitches to lay off.
Grounded weakly toward third. Turner's got to get rid of it. Throw is in time, and they will advance to the next round of the playoffs.
Wow, talk about a do-or-die situation. Amazing. They find a way to win the wild card game and advance to the division series. I know the home crowd made a difference cheering them on, and now they have all the momentum going into the next round.
So for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, this is Matt Vasgersian. The postseason is in full swing, folks. You've been watching the National League wildcard game.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers, 6 runs, 15 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For St. Louis, 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. The winning pitcher is Max Scherzer. The loss goes to Adam Wainwright. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 57 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, a sellout, 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending tonight's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.